case you've missed her, please meet Glory, an inspiring female driver in Dubai. We love her so much. We know the world feels tough, challenging, horrific right now, which is why people are loving this wholesome content, and why Glory, who is one of the few female delivery drivers in the UAE, they love the content that she's sharing. So she works for Noon as a delivery driver, and her positive, uplifting content is wrapping up thousands of views. She posts about her job with pride, saying, "I'm a woman, I work in heat, I work in cold, and I love my job." In another post, she celebrated buying an iPhone 16, crediting her hard work during the summer for making it possible.
But Glory did not only share the good parts, she as well highlights the realities of the job too. One video which she garnered 228,000 views shows her chugging water after spending 10 hours outside, and in another she shares her experience of feeling lonely as the only female driver in the UAE. I love that. I really do. You know what I mean? I really do. Because, for example, when you look at a job like that, all that you can think of is a man who should be.
No, but yeah, I get it, but I just love that positivity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every single person, when we look at our blessings and when we look at what we have and we look around us, and it's actually a really difficult time to say this, and I don't think it's the right time to say this, because you have external factors in life that can change your mindset. But when those external factors are not at play, mindset is everything. That's true. I like that she shows the realities of the job, working 10 hours a day in hot and cold. Then also she shows that she was able to buy an iPhone 16 because she was working during the summer, so she said the work was not in vain. And it's just her uplifting spirit, and you're like, yes, go get it. But she also said she hates being the only lady that she's working around because it's all men.
I mean, she might hate it, but honestly, she is breaking stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fact that she is very positive about it is itself amazing, because she understands, she has the awareness that, you know what's fine, this is happening, there are negatives, but they are not consuming her mind. Because when something bad happens at a job or during your day, it consumes your brain and all that you can think about throughout the day, which can be very daunting and just tiring and exhausting, you know what I mean? So, because you cannot continue your day as if nothing happened, right? But I love how she's very positive. I love how she's dancing and she looks really beautiful.
I wonder what the stereotypes of are being in an all-male situation versus being in an all-female situation. Because I had an example of working in an all-female situation before when I was a teacher. And there was male teachers, but they were teaching the higher grades, so their break time hangout was somewhere else. So our break time hangout, so the time that you would have your break from work was surrounded by...
The kid?
No, was surrounded by all the teachers, all the female teachers.
Yeah,
and the staff room, exactly. So the stereotype of the female teacher staff room is it's like complaining. And that's what happens in the staff room and that's why some people say they don't like their teaching jobs. They love the kids, they love this, but when you're surrounded by a mentality of complaining about your work, it pulls you down. And that's the stereotype of working. So I wonder what's the stereotype of working around all men?
I think, you know what, I think that, probably, I hope not, but when you are working in an environment where all men work at, and it's mainly focused this is a man's job, maybe they would think that she cannot do what she does.
Well, she's showing them.
But she's showing them that, no, I'm a woman and I'm a girl and I can do it.
And women are better drivers than men. 100%. By the way, we will tell you as two strong female drivers.
I'm an amazing driver.
I'm actually not. I
it's okay.
I have the stereotypes. But the stats say, and traditionally, back in the day, premiums for women were less because they were in less accidents, because I think we're more cautious drivers. I
mean, it's because look, by the way, it's a fact. And I'm not saying this out of my own little brain, but men are more emotional than women. And when men are driving, they are more outrage. They have a lot of outrage and things like that. And however, women drive more carefully.
But there's exceptions to that rule.
Of course.
Because I think you've discussed your road rage.
You keep that a secret.
I think there's actually, it's what Gloria's doing is amazing, but it's surprising that she is the only female driver because, as we said, women are, if not better drivers than men. And we have no doubt that she is a trailblazer and will break that stereotype. But actually, I remember I spoke to, like 3-4 years ago, her name was Gift, and she was working for Freedom Delivery, and she was at the time the first female delivery driver. So I think Gloria may be the first for Noon, or maybe she's only the current one right now.